Hi, welcome to Fluidotronic. Up today we're going to try a little experiment on the steel string ukulele. So this is a 19-inch baritone ukulele from Blue Star Guitars called the Konablaster. It's the only steel string uke I own. And this has been strung, I've never changed the strings on it, I've had it about 10 years. This is strung with light gauge strings tuned to standard ukulele, baritone ukulele, D, G, B, E. And kind of preparing for this, I was actually surprised. I had always assumed that this was using the middle four strings from a guitar pack. It's actually the top four strings. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. Maybe it's just lower tension. So these are standard guitar strings tuned to top four strings of a guitar. Now, what I want to try, I've been wanting to try this string set. This is a flat wound guitar string set. This is the medium set from Pyramid Gold. And I just looked online today to see if could you still get these. I think I probably had them for about 5 years. And they do. You can get a light, a medium. In fact, on the back of the package, they go quite a bit heavier than this. There's a light. This is the medium, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 heavier gauge. So what I really want to try is to see how low can we go with this setup. So I'm going to attempt to use the bottom four strings, which if the top four strings are in the indication, that ought to get me pretty close to standard guitar tuning. So I could go E, A, D, G. Probably don't want to do that. That's all four. So I'll probably aim for E, A, C sharp, F sharp, which would be a ukulele tuning, very deep ukulele tuning, if it works. So I don't know if this nut, very skeptical the nut's going to work for those thick strings, but we will give it a try. If that doesn't work, we'll try some other combinations. So we might end up with middle four or top four again, but we'll just see what happens. So I'll go do that and get back with you momentarily. Okay, so I'm back with the change string. So a couple of impressions off the bat. I do like the feel of the flat wounds. Very smooth, and as I was using the EBow there, very smooth and works pretty well. Now this particular ukulele is not really set up for the EBow. The string spacing is a little bit off. More on that later maybe. So I do like the strings. I'm kind of bummed that I could only use the top four again because of the nut primarily. So the bottom two strings are way too fat for the nut slots here. So not sure what would be involved in getting a new nut for this instrument. I may look into that a little later. So what I've ended up with is the top 4 strings of the set. Bottom 2 are the flat wound. The top 2 are just regular nickel, plain old guitar strings, if you will. I was kind of surprised that those tune up as standard D, G, B, E, just like a guitar. The tension is quite a bit less, especially on the second string. So I don't know, I've got some other experiments in mind, and we'll see if those come to fruition. But that's probably about it for today. I'll just give you a little bit of playing sample. And I'm playing, I don't know if you're going to be picking this up on the camera. I'm just playing through a little microcube amp on the clean setting. All right, catch you next time.